Hi, Raw Dog 906 with Ms. Mazzy Star over here in the corner. I like to get her in the videos. We're going to do a video from my truck tonight, and just want to see how I'm trying to get where there, shouldn't have any. There's a purple lighting in the Yukon. So I wanted to call today's video, just come down, pan down a little bit. One of my nicer shirts, something other than a good old flannel. So I wanted to call the video Doctor Dilemma and then Missing Mom. So those are going to be the subject matters tonight here. Yesterday my mom would have been 65 years old, and unfortunately she's been gone, which will be going on 16 years in September. So yeah, hopefully this video is watchable. I just thought I'd try a new approach with the purple backlit lights, see how that is. But I said the first subject I was going to touch on was going to be the Doctor Dilemma. So recently, as many people might know, I officially moved into Michigan. I've been up in this area for several years, and I've decided that, I'd finally make it my home. Just get all my finances, everything in order up here. And doing so, there was the, license, residency, all that fun stuff, and that sucked. But I didn't realize, I talked about what a nightmare the health care is and all that stuff. Well, the reason for the health care is obviously to go further with the doctor. So I decided to go seek out a doctor, and wasn't all that impressed. I normally figured they got a chart or something they want to ask you as a new patient. That would make life so much easier. Just fill out, tell my backstory in writing. That's why it's surprised with these videos. I'm not very good at being put on the spot. Never totally been, I'm not a presidential speech giver or anything. If I could write one, I could sit down and just be out by the lake or out on some open field. I've written an obituary on somebody's back deck for my mom. I wrote an obituary for my best friend, just reflecting on a farm type of field. So, I do good with that stuff, but on the spot, not so bueno. Anyhow, so I'm going to be forthcoming with you, as I had to be with my doctor. I mentioned stuff about the rheumatoid arthritis and how I would like to get a prescription for water therapy and even physical dry therapy, biking, whatever. Said I didn't really feel like doing it during the whole COVID thing, but, now I'd get in a pool and definitely a hot tub or whatever. But then I expressed how Ms. Mazzy Star is important to me as an emotional support animal, and that doctors in the past have scripted out my Labrador Mac and also her, and did a few things, and said I could use a new pair of crutches, a handicap placard, which I did successfully get that, the little thing that you hang on your rear view mirror. I got one for 5 years apparently. But and then it came to an issue of addressing medications. Well, I started with one that is as far away from rheumatoid arthritis as possible, and that's an anxiety medicine I've been on for 26 plus years at this point. I've had debilitating panic attacks and agoraphobia, and yeah, I've been on the holy shit Xanax, but I've operated $250,000 to $500,000 machinery on it, stone cold sober as a lark, pay attention to everything, never gotten in any accidents because of any medicines or that. And what do you think she says? She don't believe in it. She don't want it. Ain't something she's comfortable with. Well, that could have ended our doctor visit right there, and in the future it just may. So she has this wonderful suggestion of Buspar, and I've been looking up some stuff from it, and one of the concerns is that it could raise your cortisol level. And I'm stressed out enough, and out of curiosity, with my last doctor, Miss Quack Quack, I decided to have a, test done. I've had a GeneSight test done, which I'm going to request some results for tomorrow. But then I decided to have a test done what your cortisol level is. And of course, mine is way up there. So, you know, that wasn't good. I want a drug that raises that. And then, you know, I'm a big chubby guy already. I don't need lactating titties on me. I might adore them on some 20-year-old girl or something, but not a 46-year-old man. Don't need no lactating titties. So, you know, I just don't like when you read things that could happen. That's why I haven't treated rheumatoid arthritis properly. It's a fucking nightmare. Any medicine, of course, you know, will these things happen? Who knows? Most likely not, hopefully not. But I'm bound to probably get some side effect from it. And that's been the bitch. You know, even Tylenol, taking it too much, whatever, F's up your liver, fucks up your liver. Why would I say F up? But anyhow, you know, ibuprofen, I had that where I was getting severe water retention. I don't know, maybe it was taking out my kidneys or whatever. But, you know, if something works, why fuck with it? You know, I have less years ahead of me than behind me. Not a fucking doubt in the world. I mean, that's a reflection of my mom. The dear old soul there. Her father only made it to 48 years old. Yeah. She made it to 49. So you can imagine I'm just a little fucking concerned. If I was 180 pounds, non-smoker, Mr. Athletic, just everything in tune like I was at 20 years old, you know, fuck it. I'd think I got another 40, 46 years left in me, but I don't. And with this disease, it's even less time. So why not a quality of life? I'm not a fucking addict. I even expressed, I don't want to be high. I don't want to be out of my mind. I don't want to feel too good. I just want to be like you and you over there. I want to be able to do things and live my life and be able to be adventurous like I once was and travel. And in order to do that, I need to be fucking calm. In order to treat RA, I need to get some of this health anxiety out of my system. Because yes, agoraphobia, panic disorder, PTSD, those things definitely lead to how you feel about your body. Body dysmorphia is a real deal. I mean, everybody asks, well, why don't you smile? You know, I still got some teeth and shit, but I haven't felt good enough about myself to smile in a long time. And I blame that on RA. When I first got the RA diagnosis, man, I was selfieing all the time out at the beach with Mac. You know, just loving life. Now, it's hard to watch this fucking video. It's hard for me to record this video. I see an ugly motherfucker, and I haven't even started the RA treatments yet. So who knows what the medicines could possibly do. So I'm at the point where it's like, you know, do I try to give some of this a chance? And I'm sure a majority of you, you know, the big thumbs up votes are going to say comments and that, you know, give it a break, try to do it, whatever. But I didn't feel heard. I think a doctor and a patient should have a partnership. I'm talking about a primary care physician. Now, at a fucking rheumatologist, I'm going to be at somebody else's mercy, no doubt. You know, they're just going to steamroll me. I'm Mr. Number. Let's see your hands. Let's see your feet. Let's do some x-rays, shit. You know, I don't think very many people have a good personal relationship with their rheumatologist. They oughta, and if some of you do, bless your hearts. But I think that should be your primary care. Ain't that the word after all? Primary care? Shouldn't that person, that's a person who you hope would come by your bedside, God forbid you're in a hospital. You know, I mean, your regular physician got to verify what your scripts are and do all these things or whatever. But I mean, if you can't even get a baseline meeting and you feel snubbed off and brushed off, and then even a thing was falsified. She put on my chart abdominal pain. What, because I'm a fat fuck? I mean, I mentioned nothing of abdominal pain. They need nothing of abdominal pain. Oh boy. And the lights are out. Sorry about that. Anyhow, just the glitches. My main script didn't get sent in. I have to go like 20 miles down the road to a pharmacy, and if I wasn't self-aware and proactive and my own advocate, you know, I'd have got there. It's a Friday. I could have got there at 5, and I'd been out of fucking medicine. That's nice, you know. That's not a doctor to me. I literally am a mile away from another clinic, might as well just say it. And I'm thinking of picking a physician from there, if somebody will listen to me. So that's where I'm at right now. And in order for me to move forward, I kind of need to feel like somebody's on my side and in my corner. And then I can start some positive treatments for this rheumatoid arthritis. I should be able to get some mobility devices and also some therapies that help with mobility at the very least. That's something that I let go for 2 years, and that's why range of motion and stuff have gone to shit. So I'm going to try to cut this off before it becomes extended version here. So thank you for listening to me bitch and moan. Any suggestions, why don't you just PM me, get into the group, Raw Dogs, hashtag Team Fuck RA. So love, peace, and keep fighting the good fight.